So this has been the talk during the commercial, right? Today is a new era for Southwest Airlines. So all the open seating, kind of the cattle call, right? That's over. Travelers will now have to pay to pick their seats in advance.
There are free seats too.
They're free seats? Okay.
Yeah.
I know you're a big Southwest
Southwest is my
flyer.
airline.
Okay. So the purchase options, they do include the ability to select seats with extra legroom. And if you don't pick a seat in advance, you will be assigned a seat at check-in. So because this will be a different process for Southwest frequent flyers, we wanted to go over some plane etiquette. I don't think what we were arguing over.
You're having Tram talk about plane etiquette?
Okay,
We'll get to my beef later.
Yeah.
But first, okay, I want to ask you guys, do you lean your back seat
No.
or not?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
No.
It only goes back an inch these days.
Okay, but here's the
anyway.
thing. When my
Yeah,
drink
you're
is
very
right
firm on
here and I'm watching a video on the laptop or what have you, and then someone leans back, it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let me move back. Like,
Yeah, but
I don't do it because I feel like I wouldn't want somebody to do it
Correct.
to me, even
That-
though it
yeah.
happens to me all
Yeah.
the time.
That's the one thing I
You don't lean back ever?
I don't lean back at all.
Okay.
No.
I definitely lean back every time.
Lindsay wants to sleep. Yeah.
I do
I
sometimes.
try.
Okay, let's see what survey says.
Oh, we got
what
surveys?
Does the country say?
Oh.
Oh, of course it's your right.
it is
It's
your
everybody's
right.
right.
It's not rude.
You-
The thing is,
you
if
just-
it's that bad, they wouldn't make them go back.
Sure.
Come on. All right.
And-
Next-
But does
next
it bother
question.
you? Does it bother you when someone leans back
No.
and like
I
your stuff
notice
is
it.
all right?
I notice
notice
it too,
it.
but they're
Yeah.
allowed to do it.
No, but I mean your stuff is
Yeah,
like.
it doesn't bother me. I just won't do it.
But then I can put my seat back and get just as much room as I had before they
Beforehand.
put their seat
Yeah,
back.
when somebody leans back, you lean back.
Exactly.
It's like
no,
dominoes.
no, I won't do that. Sorry. No,
right.
sorry. Okay,
What's next?
so next question. What about who gets the armrest?
I have very strong feelings about this.
I'm sure
if
you
you
do.
are in the middle seat,
Okay.
Yeah.
you're already dealing with the squish. You have, I think, first right
To the
both
if you're in the
armrests.
middle seat.
Middle seat, both armrests.
Okay.
I believe.
That's not a bad life rule, but I will say this: first come, first serve. So if you sit
you
down first,
jousting?
no, we're not jousting. But if you sit down first, it's your armrest.
So what if you take it up? This is what I. This
If
is
you
so-
if you take it up,
I take it up, I slide it right in.
Yeah, you have given up the armrest. If
I
you- if you
never want
move-
to be on a plane
If
with
you
you.
move, you have given up the armrest.
I don't
By
know.
all means, it
I
is
don't
first
have a
come.
strong of an
Listen,
opinion
on a
about this
plane,
one.
it is survival. We're just trying to get through the flight and surviving.
Yeah.
So if you're there first, you get the armrest.
We didn't hear
If you
from the
move,
ladies.
I just, one is good enough. Again, I'm very considerate, and I don't know.
Except for when you save seats for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
four
yeah.
people.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah. Okay.
You know, I don't think I have a strong opinion
No, okay.
about
All
that.
right.
Okay.
How much
let's
time
see
do we
what
have for this?
Survey says.
Forget the 5 o'clock show. We're
The
doing it.
majority say the middle seat is entitled to both
Yeah,
sides.
thank
oh wow.
Wow.
I'm 2 for 2.
All
I'm
right,
surprised.
2 for 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so finally,
I've never heard that rule.
You're getting comfortable, right?
Tram,
Do you
don't
take your
do
shoes
this.
off?
No.
Tram, there's not a.
That's a hard no.
No, you
That's a hard
should
no.
get thrown off the plane if you take your shoes off. Like, hey man, you can't fly. You got to catch.
What if it's a long flight?
It don't matter.
I wear
You
my
can't take your
compression
shoes off.
socks with, it's not stylish at all, but a lot of people do it. Compression socks with the big,
that
the
sounds
comfy,
attractive.
fluffy slides.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
like
look like
the
you
whole
go to-
time in the airport?
Oh, yeah.
You walk around in compression socks and slides?
Yeah.
That's a look. I gotta see that.
What about you?
Yeah, I bring a nice upscale pair of slippers. And I slip into them and I put my shoes
really?
in cedar trees.
He's joking.
No, I
Tram, of course he
Wow,
does
I
it.
actually almost believed you.
I actually believed you too.
Okay,
You are
so
not-
let's
no,
see what the majority
no,
says.
I don't care what the majority. No, it is
Over 50,
Yeah.
It
yes.
should be.
Yeah.
It
that's
should be
pretty close.
100%.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I
cool.
can see though if you're in the row with your family. Like my little
No.
kids, they'll take their shoes
How come we're not doing the one question we should be
Okay,
talking
okay,
about,
okay.
Tram? Is it
So this
okay
is-
for somebody
All right.
to save seats for like 6 family members on a Southwest
off.
flight?
Not 6. That
How
is
many?
excessive.
You said 4.
no.
3.
No.
How many?
How
I
many?
did that one time for my brother because my
one
family
time.
of 4 came
Yeah.
on, and then I saved because he was a little bit later. Saved
So you can-
back row. But Troy was saying, as an example, when someone has sat down and they say, "Oh, I saved this seat for my wife," and then Troy was like, "Forget the wife, I'm sitting down," and he sat down.
Troy has listen.
I thought that was so rude.
It is a little rude, but Troy has every right to that seat. It is a little rude.
Again,
but
like
Troy has every
leaning
right to-
back, everybody has a right to do that.
Yeah.
But I find that so, like,
It-
I would
it-
never do that.
It kind of is, but Troy has every right to that seat.
And I sat
Everybody
down, I
has a
took my
right.
shoes off,
Okay,
and I
would
leaned
you
my
do
seat
that?
back.
Would you do that?
took both
And you took
armrests.
the armrest. Would you do that?
If it was like a difference of sitting somewhere else and I like really want to sit there, I probably would. But most times I do
See,
it somewhere else.
that's
Most
my man.
times he would
Most
go
time,
somewhere
yeah.
No
Okay,
saving.
I would crawl under a rock for that one.
What do you mean? You wouldn't?
I would
You'd
not
keep
do
going?
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would keep going. I'd find a new
And
place.
I need to know from our producer, Alexa. Would
Then you get the
do that?
evil eye for the next 3 hours
Yeah.
or
Would
longer,
Alexa do
depending
that?
on
I
the
want to
flight.
know from our producer, Alexa.
I don't think so.
I don't think she
She
would.
said,
said no.
She said no.
All right.
See?
Do we have time for weather?
I don't think so.
You have a 10
No, I
second
already
weather.
warned
Lindsay,
Alexa.
come on.
I said, this will like have a segment of its own.
I mean, I could get through the weather in 10 seconds.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
sunny,
Go.
warm.
Beautiful.
Back
Back
to you.
to you.